All right. Well, here we are in Howell, New Jersey, hanging out with one of my best friends from, I guess, high school, uh, in the Marine Corps. He talks some words of wisdom to me. He's a fighter through and through. My man, Scotty fucking Nokes.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
So first of all, thank you for coming on.
Hey, thanks.
You were the other half of this podcast, and this couldn't happen without you. We've also done, so this isn't your first podcast. How was that? How was that for you? The first one, was it nerve-wracking?
Yeah, a little bit. It's like I was telling him, like I just got really comfortable and I forgot we were being recorded, so I just started riffing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just weird. It's going out like unedited because everything I've ever done was for like Fox or something. And
Yeah.
all they do is take 8 hours of film for 5 minutes. So
Yeah.
but,
So it's just like the long form conversation can kind of get weary sometimes.
yeah, different, real different.
So I mentioned in your intro, you are a fighter through and through. Now, for everybody that doesn't know, Scotty is a U.S. Marine. He was a firefighter and EMT, right? Do you get both?
Never passed the EMT, but I rode ambulance.
Okay. So, firefighter, after you got out of the Marines, you went back to civilly serve, and then something unfortunate happened, right? And we'll kind of get into that, but just a quick summary of how you would summarize your military career and then into firefighting.
Yeah, real quick. So everything started young. 9/11 happened. I'd already wanted to be a Marine. I was 10, just part of the path. 14, became a fire cadet in my local firehouse. 17, went to boot camp. Did 2 deployments. Got home at 21. Joined my fire company. I went to the fire academy. Was working, going to school, and just super sick, stomach issues. You want to get into that now, or real quick?
Yeah. We could touch on it.
So overseas on both deployments, we lived pretty remotely, and I started having some real weird stomach issues after a couple bouts of like dysentery and just like whatever kind of crud you get from being over there. I was like shitting blood, throwing up, and it just got worse and worse and worse for like 4 years pretty much until I went into septic shock at the local hospital in Neptune, and then yeah, man, from there they had to take both legs below the knee. I lost all the vision in my right eye, most of it in my left. I lost the feeling in my fingertips. I don't have too good of a feeling.
Come on, buddy.
And now that's been 5 years, and now we're here at my house, man.
Yeah. And I got to say, so I think it's awesome you were able to take such a shitty situation and kind of bounce right back from it. And I guess that only speaks to your character, not only through your actions of like serving both nationally and at the community level, right? But within 5 months, you were walking the new Freedom Tower, prosthetics and all.
Yeah. So I started walking January of 2017, and by June, we were climbing the Freedom Tower in support of the Stephen Tiller Tunnel Towers Foundation, which, if you guys don't know, they're a nonprofit dedicated to helping, never forgetting 9/11 is their number one priority, and then helping all first responders, families.
Affected by 9/11.
Affected by 9/11, and even afterwards, just so like if, God forbid, a police officer goes out tonight and gets hurt or killed in the line of duty, and he leaves behind a young wife,
Yeah.
with a kid or two, that foundation will actually pay off the mortgage for that family, so it's one less burden for them.
Yeah, man.
They do it with Gold Star families. And they do it with the Building for America's Bravest program, which is the house that you see behind me. Yeah, so they built me a custom-made smart home after that. Tower climb, which is something I did not expect. I just went to go do it to prove to myself I could do it again.
Yeah.
And, they really step up in every situation they can.
Now, that's because you've done it before. So you mentioned you've done it, so you wanted to do it again.
Yeah.
So you did it prior to the injury sustained?
Yeah, so I still have the stomach issues.
Yeah.
But I did the tower climb twice as a visual, with my vision, with my legs. Something I heard about the foundation, I believed in it. The first year I went there was a triple amputee that did the tower climb that had a smart home on Staten Island. He got blown up with the 10th Mountain Division.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's impressive. And the next year I went back, and there was a Marine Corporal, Rob Jones, that did the tower climb. And, you see guys like that.
Yeah.
Inspiration. And you're like, man,
It's like fucking David Goggins, man. Who's gonna carry the boats?
Yeah.
Who's gonna carry the fucking boats, people? And Scotty's carrying the boats very well. You wear it handsomely. It's such an unfortunate situation, and like I said this on Doug's podcast, Semper Sometimes. If you guys want to go check that out. I was screaming this from the fucking rooftops. You're a fighter through and through. What are I don't know, some of the situations that you've kind of been put in since then, right? Like, your house is dope.
Yeah, I can do anything I can here, man. This house is built for me. There's a ramps going out to the outside. Oliver North's Freedom Alliance, with its awesome donors, got me an all-terrain track chair so I could actually navigate my back property. In the house, everything's at my level, from the stove to the microwave is down low to the elevators on a lift. But when you go out, it's much different, man. I've spent some times at friends' houses, and I'm like sitting on my butt going downstairs because their room's in the basement.
Yeah. Which is a fun activity, not to like I'm not trying to like make fun of the experience, but like everybody, dude, I don't care if you grew up in the 90s when like before we had like technology so easily accessible, everybody was doing that dum 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 down the fucking stairs, dude. So if anything, I feel like you're just revisiting your childhood. Having a little fun at a friend's house, maybe getting a little butt scoot down, like there's
to learn how to walk again.
yeah. How was that process, right? Because I've only learned to walk once, right? You've done it twice now. Would you say it's more difficult the second time, or just because I know one might not remember the first time they started to walk. You don't remember the first time, right? I don't, but like I see it in my kids, and like when my two kids, when they started fucking walking, it's like, oh, these guys are dumb. Like, these guys just don't know how to use their legs, right? Like, and that's just everybody when you're starting to walk.
With my injuries, I got super lucky, so I'm double below the knee.
Yeah.
So like guys that I meet that have lost them from explosions at fire, I'm called paper cuts.
Yeah.
I luckily, I'm only missing the more joints you're missing, the harder, man. I'm missing my ankle, so it's relatively easy process. I throw the socket on. And the first day,
because you're saying you still have the knee bend.
You still have your knee.
Yeah.
There's guys without their hips.
Yeah, man.
And
Fuck.
girls, man, and girls. We can't forget the ladies that are
Yeah.
out there that are injured too from
All those Fed teams. Shout out to all the Fed teams.
Not even Fed teams, man. One of the guys, or one of the chicks, one of the females from. So sorry, Maggie, you're awesome.
Shout out to Maggie.
Maggie's sweet, dude. She's one of my favorite people I ever met.
Yeah. I haven't met you yet, but
she got blown up by a suicide bomber on Bagram.
them motherfuckers, dude.
Not like going out to do a training evolution with her team.
Yeah.
On Bagram and got hit, man. Like,
Dude, can I say, you know what I don't get about the whole S-Fest thing? How are you gonna enjoy those virgins when you're all in Smithereens?
I haven't been to heaven, man. I don't know.
I can't imagine like talking somebody into that, right?
Most of the people I met over there, I don't think
Thought past it.
Step.
Yeah, dude. Well, I guess it's kind of just go, right? Like, it's just fucking, all right, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's like the high dive at fucking swim qual. Like, I'm not scared of heights, but like when you're staring down at the fucking water, like you get a little shaky.
It's far way to go.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, dude. I'm gonna slam against this water.
Now I've never seen a suicide bomber.
Yeah.
Luckily, my areas.
You said remote, right? So.
Not just so from what I understand, suicide bombers are more religiously.
Driven. Yeah.
More religiously driven, whereas the people we were kind of fighting, I think, were just like, get the fuck off our property.
Yeah, man. They were the fucking old dude with the double lot, just fucking sawed off, and they're like,
You're like, where the fuck did you
get
this,
these
dude?
white folk off my property, you know, like.
Yeah.
Or in some situations, some units, you'd have, your token black guy. But I mean, look, we get what you're saying, right? Like, get these freedomizers off my shit is what they were getting at.
But then you go to other places, and it's like that's like number one proto.
Yeah, dude, it's just fucking,
different. Way
it's
different mindset than
muzzed up, dude.
Yeah, like we train for it, and all the training for it is you're gonna see someone wearing a coat in the summer, and they're gonna be sweating their balls off.
Yeah.
And nervous. And
Yeah.
I hope I see that.
Yeah.
I hope I catch it, man.
It's fucked, man.
Yeah.
And look, I'm trying to make this a light subject because it is very heavy, right? Like,
Dude,
I can't imagine
way more men and women
than we think, right? Like,
think about.
yeah, like the thing I feel about, and the whole Afghan situation that's going on now, whether you agree with it or not, like, it's just like 9/11. Like, as time passes, man, people are like more into fucking TikTok, and they're thinking about things that just aren't involved in very major matters of this country. Like, there are bigger things going on than how many fucking likes you have on your Instagram. And I like talking about it and bringing it in a funny tone, because who else is going to talk about it? If you know, like, I'm doing stand-up, and if I can't talk about situations surrounding George Floyd, what's my job then? I'm just going to make pee-pee and poo-poo jokes all fucking day? While they are hilarious, I would like to make light of some of the other situations that just are true. Comedy is about truth, right? Like, the most funny jokes are the ones that are true. They hit fucking different. So you learned how to walk again. How was that experience? Was it because you said you were walking the Freedom Tower 5 months after, so you were already moving. You were ready to go.
Yeah. So I got lucky, man. I had great physical therapists, and I was learning everything from the very beginning. So like it's more in depth than the other podcasts, but I was a vegetable when I woke up, so I had to like learn how to move everything from my fingers to my knee to my shoulder. So I think
just the experience when you woke up, right? Yeah. It just all flooded, right? And then did they just like go down the list like you're fucking Terminator, or were they just like figuring things out as you were like coming back from the coma?
A lot of figuring it out.
Yeah.
I don't really remember. I was hallucinating.
Yeah.
I was doped.
Fuck, dude.
They were giving me. But I know when I got to Kessler, it was like, hey, this is our plan.
Yeah.
And then it was like the next place I got, like, hey, you're doing better than we thought. What do you want to do? What do you want to be able to do? So the care has been tailored around what I wanted to do.
Nice.
And when I got done with my inpatient rehab, they sent me to their friends, Danny and Chrissy, who run Pinnacle Rehabilitation.
Yeah.
They were absolutely phenomenal. I mean, Danny's done all the tower climbs with me.
Yeah.
Chrissy's been there too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. I mean, they made me
so it really
deadlifting in like 6 months.
God damn, dude.
Whatever I wanted to do, I said, hey,
Is it
I need to do
me, or do fucking Marines love deadlifts, huh? Just pulling fucking weight.
It's fun, dude.
Who's going to carry the fucking boats?
Not me. He's missing his brain. If you hear this, you're missing part of your brain. Some people can't do that. It's not possible. Don't listen to him.
Carry the boats?
No, anything he says. You can run 500 miles. No, you can't.
It's insane. Well, also look at his feet. He's got hockey pucks for feet.
I'm blind, dude.
You can. You see partially.
Nope, not that well.
All right.
He's missing part of his brain.
If it makes you feel any better, my long-term memory's going. So sometimes I forget shit.
Keep taking the shot.
Yeah, I know, dude. My wife. Not that I'm trying to compare injuries here, but no, man. So you're fucking walking. How was the walk back up, dude? Were you like super emotional about it? Like, was it because it was like a?
No, dude. I was so anxious.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of emotion, but I was hurt after like 10 floors.
For real.
Yeah, dude, it sucked. Because like the only steps I had practiced really were a little bit at the firehouse steps.
Yeah.
I'd never walked more than one story.
Yeah, like one flight. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would like do a flight and then.
And you did like 75 of them, right?
74. I think.
Fuck.
And they were like, "Hey, we got the cargo elevator. We got to take you up. It's been too long." And I was like, "You could have told me that 40 floors ago."
Yeah, dude.
Like, yeah, but no, after the first time going back, it's meant more.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you're in there and you're like, man, it's hot, and there's no air, and the stairwell is kind of tight, right? And
Yeah.
you start to think, you're like, it's not as hot as it was on 9/11.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing gear. I'm not wearing because those guys weren't just wearing gear to go into the building to fight the fire. They had to bring their engines with them, right?
Yeah.
You can't just bring.
You had to bring like a fucking power washer with you.
You have to bring all your hoses in a bag.
Yeah.
Strapped in. You're carrying all your hoses, and then you get to the
And then
top.
what, they would attach them floor by floor?
Yeah, so there's
So it went up?
standpipes on each floor.
Yeah.
So they're not bringing the actual hose, unrailing it on the whole way.
Yeah.
They're carrying it on their shoulders.
Fuck
get
me.
So you have to walk like in the first. Well, what was it? North Tower, let's say. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know where the planes hit on the South Tower, but North Tower I know for sure was between like the 82nd and the 92nd floor. Right?
Yeah.
It was somewhere around there, between like the 75th and the 92nd. Right? We could say for sure that's where the fire is. These freaking. I don't know how they carried their balls with all their gear, because they pull up to that, and then they have to walk up. They know they have to walk up 70 flights before they can even fight the fire.
Yeah.
Dude,
Before the job even starts.
Before the job, it's just like like you've done helo ops.
Yeah,
you've
dude.
done Helo trainings, right? Whenever you get dropped off by trucks and packs, and it's like, guess what? We're hiking in. So
Yeah, dude.
And you realize then you're like, I'm gonna be tired
It's
before
like,
we start.
I would not have packed as many socks as I did.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Like,
you need all this
and then like
fluid,
all the
yeah.
additional fucking like all right, we're going to need sandbags. Everybody bring your fucking e-tools. Like, you just got to get ready to set in, dude. And you have all this extra gear you don't fucking genuinely need, but they're nice to have. Yeah.
And these guys, think about that, too. They have their Scott pack on their back, right?
All essential gear, yeah.
You're bringing more air, because if you're up 70 flights and you're fighting a fire.
Air's real tight.
Do you want to walk down 70 more flights to get more bottles?
Fuck no.
No, so you're bringing everything with you up there, man. So
fucking fighters, man.
You start to think about that.
Yeah.
More times. I thought about that the first 2 times I did it. I thought about the last 2 times I did it. But that middle time, man, that was
it was a doozy. So when you walk, where does the weight sit? Because I would imagine, like, obviously, when you have your feet, so it's directly on, what is that, the tibia?
Something like that. I don't know.
It's one of those bones, because I know there's 2.
I just had the injuries, man. I don't know about them.
Yeah, dude. Well, you got that sick-ass tat, dude. I saw when we were doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
How much did that fucking hurt?
It didn't. This was on my calf.
Oh, fuck.
So when I got out, this was my memorial piece.
Yeah.
For the guys, for 4 of my buddies from 1-8 out of the 10.
Yeah.
And it's for Lance Corporal OC, Doc Warren, Lance Corporal Mills, Lance Corporal Sutton. And it was the Battlefield Cross with their dog tags, and then the 1-8 logo.
Yeah.
Purple Heart, because obviously all these.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Purple. And then just the Purple Heart was a memorial for anybody in my unit that had received the Purple Heart, because those guys
went through hell, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, our battalion had guys that came home without legs too. So I got that for them, man. And it was full Battlefield Cross. It was on my calf, and when they went in to amputate, they noticed it, and they actually redrew where they were going to cut the amputations, and they saved as much of the tattoo and wrapped it.
Nice.
So thanks to them, man.
Yeah, because when I noticed that before, I thought you had gotten it post-injury, but it's crazy that modern medicine was able to do that.
Yeah, they wrapped it, dude. So it's upside down and backwards.
Oh, fuck.
They rewrapped the skin.
Yeah.
Like I said, this was on my calf.
Upside down and backwards are how LTs do fucking land nav, dog. They go left and down, dog. If you guys don't know, there's a fucking running joke throughout the Marine Corps. If you're an officer, so there's like essentially 2 sections you can go into when you go into the military, and you have officers and you have enlisted. Enlisted are kind of like the all blacks. That's what the rank is, right? And they're kind of just the administrators to some things. Officers are the ones who actually make decisions. Well, when you're on patrol and you get somebody that's fresh out of high school, they don't really know what they're doing, but they're in charge of your decisions sometimes. They'll make a left when they should have made a right, or they'll make a right when they should have made a left. Maybe push security when they shouldn't have pushed security. And, it's just a running joke that, like, lieutenants get lost. Like, it's just part of their job. It's like lead Marines, make decisions. Third ones
hold the compass.
Get lost. Yeah,
Don't
just
hold the compass.
they fucking hold the compass up like towards them, and they're like, it's really hard to see the rest of the compass when I'm looking through the sighting wire. It's like, oh, that's because it's backwards, my man. You got that thing. You got to go backwards. But so as far as doing normal shit, everything that's been given to you, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, this fucking stove that he's got, I didn't even know this technology existed.
Neither did I.
This motherfucker's got a hydraulic stovetop. That shit is legit. And like normal chore, like everyday shit is just, it's like, because of this house, it's just fucking through and through easy. Like everything's seamless.
Yeah, it's like when I got out of the hospital, I was staying at my parents', which is where I grew up, and dude, great place. I said it before, my fire company, all the bars and clubs I worked at, they put on an excellent fundraiser that was able to pay off my medical bills and put me back into my home.
Yeah, man.
Because I lived it was a 2-story cape with a basement where the laundry room is. I was living on the 2nd floor. Can't get there in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
It's just, I could, you can.
It would put a lot more burden on yourself for no fucking reason.
Yeah, you can do stuff. You can put your legs on and go to the bathroom every night, and all the time. But at that point of the injury, it was so early, and I still couldn't move my hands in a way, and I was still going through stuff.
Yeah.
So like they renovated my whole 1st floor, my parents' house, and basically I was able to live up there. But doing like laundry, I didn't want to have my parents doing laundry.
Yeah, man.
Mom has arthritis. You can't make her walking up and down the stairs.
Yeah, dude.
So I would take my old cargo strap, like my old webbing from my fire gear, and I would tie it around my laundry basket, wrap it around me like a harness. And then I would sit and butt scoot down the stairs with my laundry, do my laundry, carry it back up.
That's fucking sick though, because you found a way.
I found a way, yeah.
Yeah.
And now I don't have to worry about that way.
Yeah.
And everything's here for me. Everything's right here.
Yeah.
It's incredible. The foundation's amazing.
So I wanted to bring this. I normally don't have a podcast without talking a little bit of pee-pee, a little bit of poo-poo. What are some good what are some good poop stories you got from the Marine Corps?
Well, I remember the Marine Corps. I pooped so much I lost my leg. Right?
There you go. You shit them right out the bottom.
Yeah, dude. So I got
Came right out of those
stories.
fleshy sacks.
Let's see. I had this rock. They wouldn't let me bring back through customs on my first deployment.
Yeah. It's a fucking dumb rule, but whatever.
Yeah,
It's like, all right.
You clean your rock. And I'm like, no. And they were like, you can't bring it back. And I was like,
What do you
fucking
mean?
rock.
It's a
So
fucking
I
rock.
left it there. I didn't tell them the story. But like, there was a night. I forget what it was. But I remember it was like imminent threat of contact.
Yeah.
So I posted up in this little outhouse, like along the Wadi riverbed. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm the only one with cover, dude. I'm gonna be in a savage spot.
Yeah.
And I go into it, and dude, it was just all shit.
It was Dookie.
It was all shit.
You went to the fucking docks hole, dude.
It was all shit, man.
Oh fuck.
But the only thing that wasn't
Was
shit
it human shit or was it
was
fucking?
human shit.
Oh, dude.
So I'm laying in there watching my security sector
Yeah.
poop everywhere, and I like look over, and there was that rock with finger paint on it, and I was like, I fucking need that rock.
Yeah, dude.
So
That's
I took
my
the
fucking rock.
rock.
That's probably why it looked like a sketchy rock.
It was the only rock that wasn't covered.
Wasn't coated in poop.
Yeah, so I took it.
I had one from CAX where I had to shit so bad, but it was like right before a battalion exercise was about to happen, and we got fucking like fixed wing. They're coming in overhead, like it's a giant fucking like cooperative exercise. Like heavy guns are there.
Like your Finex,
Yeah, dude, it was. That's what it was. It was Finex. I couldn't think of the
I
word.
believe it's a final exercise.
Yeah, final exercise. And you're good. Go ahead, do your thing. No, go ahead. We can pause real quick. We'll take a break.
I completely forgot. I'm doing a podcast with my buddy. Okay. I do not. I can just. That's perfect, Doc. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry. Thank you, sir. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye. I forgot about that.
Had an appointment today?
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's supposed to be a phone call anyway.
Yeah, gotcha.
He's actually that guy's tight. I don't care if that's on the podcast.
Hold on one second.
He was
You're good. My bad. I didn't mean to send shots.
Charlie's a Vietnam vet.
Ooh.
Vets, but Charlie's
Does everything go gray when she hears fucking Soldier of Fortune? Yeah, dude. Everything starts fucking. He just hears fucking helicopter propellers and shit.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't like it, dude. It's so funny. Like at the joke at the firehouse, like he was at the firehouse and he jumped one day, and people like, he has worse PTSD than you.
Then you do. Fuck you guys. No, dude. So I'm at this fucking Finex, and right as everything's about to start, I'm fucking shitting. But I thought I had cleared the crest of like this little hill, and I'm just deeper into the battalion's like defense, right? So the whole company is just watching me poop from the sideline, bare ass cheek. Sergeant Major's walking by. He's like doing line checks and shit. So he's just like checking the defense, and he turns around. I tell you, dude. I told you guys on the other podcast. The fucking Sergeant Major saw the piss stick shit, dude.
Same guy.
No, different guy. Still, like, what the fuck? Every single time, dude. There's not one time I don't like not get caught either peeing or pooping. That's it. It's always higher echelon, and I'm just wiping my ass in the middle of the. I have the picture. I'll probably throw the picture up right here. I'm throwing the chaka. My buddy took a picture of me, and I'm fucking throwing up the chaka while I'm wiping my ass with fucking baby wipes, and it's the worst.
I got a good wipe my ass story.
Yeah.
There's a picture floating around on Facebook. First night out with the boys after deployment. Blackout. We all got kicked out of level 5 in Wilmington.
Yeah.
What up, dude? I had a glass drink. Right, so I had X's on my hand.
Yeah.
19. I had some kid from headquarters battalion buy me Jack and Coke, and I get it, and I lean on a black box.
Yeah.
And I'm leaning there, and I move my arm, and I feel a shoe, and then the shoe kicks me in the face, and he drags me outside. And I was like, I just got here. And he goes, You're drinking. I was like, that's a Coke. And he goes, glass means alcohol. You have 2 X's on your hand. Fuck. So I'm
They
getting
fucking got your ass.
2 of my buddies already like getting his other. He borrowed a military ID. He's already getting that taken away.
Yeah.
From the bouncers, police
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go to wasted. Go to one of the ladies' establishments down there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And paid for VIP, I think, and fell asleep, wiped my booty hole
Nice.
on the toilet.
I
There's no stall doors, so the bouncer comes in and catches me, and then goes to my friend and goes, "Hey, I gotta walk him out, but if you guys want to take pictures first, I'll hold the camera."
Yeah, 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 dude.
So it's just my buddies in mullet wigs, just like, yeah, and I'm just.
You are like me, dude. I have so many pictures just on my phone of me assed out on a toilet,
Sleeping, right?
dude. You gotta. It's that nightcap, and then you just pass out. And you look, we're not condoning underage drinking. Don't ever underage drink. That's fucking against the law, and it's super. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's super illicit, and we just, we don't have that kind of fun around here. But I mean, dude, I'm hungover. I just had a reunion with a bunch of my buddies from like 2-9 and all that. We all went to Puerto Rico, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna make this trip. We're going from San Juan. We're going to our Airbnb, which is like right on the water. It's gonna be a fucking blast. And we had a fucking we were just coming from El Yunque, I think, which is like the anvil. It's like the giant mountain they have out there. It's like a wildlife preserve. And I'm like, I'm not gonna make I'm hungover. Like, I'm not gonna make this. I got Hershey squirts. It's the fucking worst. I'm like, pull over on the side. Thankfully we had baby wipes, but I then hear, like when you can hear your buddies coming, you're like, oh, this is not gonna end. I'm in a super compromised position right now. I'm squatted over. Yeah, dude.
I know about being
You're just 90% compromised at all. You idle at compromised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that bear mace, dude?
No, it's called a party can.
Oh, no. Yeah.
They were selling it at a store in the state.
Oh, no, dude. Pull the pin and let it go, dude.
Yeah,
That's
freaking sweet.
That's the Hershey squirter right there.
My friends don't fuck around too much anymore.
Yeah, dude. You got to stop scaring motherfuckers.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Do you get jumpy? Are you jumpy? I would imagine because of the
yeah, I've always been.
some of the deployments, you're probably already you idle at like 80% jumpy.
It's just me, man. Like, I know guys that don't react to shit. I'm just a bitch, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, the way I look at it is, I don't get weird about my reaction to things.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's why I'm alive, man.
Dude,
Like,
elk are jumpy, and they're fucking massive beings, right? They're jumpy.
I jump a lot, but so now.
I've gotten really good because my kids are trying to. They figured out that they can scare people now, so they'll fucking hug corners, which is another reason why I didn't want to bring them here because I was like just terrified. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And look, I would have no issue with that, with you like running them over in the all-terrain. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, and just triangling up. But they fucking hug corners now, so now I gotta play it gangster. They'll scare me, and like when you get that flush feeling on the inside where like your body goes hot, but like your body doesn't react. Yeah. So I try and give them that as much as I can, but sometimes, dude, those fuckers get me. And I say fuckers in the best way. I mean, I fucking love the shit out of my kids. And they just fucking dude, they try and scare. So like now I get them back, but I get them back way fucking harder, dude. Coming from the infantry, I know how to take the element of surprise, right? We have the Trinity of the Night, right? You need the fucking, I forget what the other two are, but I know surprise is one of them, right? The Trinity of the Night, dude. You need fucking, I think it's like time, something else, and fucking surprise. And that's for a good nighttime attack or whatever. But either way, that's just fucking some of my shit. And that's what I'm talking about. My fucking long-term memory is it's fucking going away. Yeah, dude, and I've scared my son into farting. Like, he legitimately, like, if there was a turd back in that fart, which I didn't know. Did you, like, farts don't push the poop out, which I totally thought.
I'm pretty sure a fart is just a poop honking for right away.
Yeah.
That's what I always heard.
Yeah, it's like a foghorn. Sometimes it's the preemptive juice. Sometimes it's the back end of it, right? But for all my life, dude, I always just figured that, like, your colon was like a air tube, and much like the speed trains that are in China, like the tunnels, that air helped move it out. But it's really just, obviously, your rectum's just fucking moving everything out through the trapdoor. Which I guess now in adulthood, like, talking about this seems a little ridiculous, but whatever, dude.
Dude, I got a good fart story.
Do you? Oh, dude, I got so many.
This is a fart and a reaction story.
Yeah.
So, like, a reactiveness story.
Yeah.
So we were watching Californication after our first deployment.
Such a good show.
You know how you for those of you that don't know, your room that you live in, right? So if you're in the infantry, you live in a barracks room, but you also live in the woods.
Yep.
But when you come back from the woods to the barracks can't look like you've ever lived in the woods.
Yes.
So there can't be dirt. So we would, everybody, to my awareness, it would help. You would tape down your carpet so
Yeah.
it wouldn't get underneath.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting against a rack, and my butthole is perfectly on the tape and the carpet.
Yeah.
Which I don't realize, right?
Yeah.
And I fart, and it sounds like a PKM burst. And it's a room full of, like, CVS.
Afghan vets. Yeah.
We just came home, and, like,
Yeah.
3 machine gunners were like, what was that? And
Yeah.
that was a fart. And we cracked up for, like, 20 minutes. Dude.
Yeah.
It sounded just like a PKM. It was like,
It's just, oh my God, dude. It sounded like when you unroll duct tape, like it was like, but like way quicker. Yeah.
It sounded like we were getting shot at.
Jesus Christ,
Very
dude.
fucking funny.
I had one time I'm in the PX in up at fucking Quantico, and if you've never been there, that fucking
privileged enough to go to Quantico.
Yeah, dude. All right, calm down. All right, I was just there visiting. It was fun. This PX, the bathrooms are like right next to the diamond section, which is usually where all the ladies are at. Obviously, it's diamonds are forever. They want to do some shopping. Cool. It's essentially like this atrium, right? So there's like a little archway, then there's the bathrooms. Dude, I'm hungover, and I go to the urinal, and every time I pee, I fart. I let one rip, right? I had a little oomph behind it because I wanted to pee. I had to hurry up. So you know when you push, right? Obviously, it's gonna put a little extra, a little pressure, but it's gonna give your round some heat.
Yeah, it's like shooting the rounds meant for the Mark 11 out of that.
Yeah.
More powder, a little more weight to the bullet.
Yeah, it's got yeah.
Does some to your ears,
Dude. I fucking ripped this thing, right? And I mean, it is like, and I hear it echo through the bathroom, but I didn't think anything of it. And my boy, as I'm walking out, is fucking like crying, right? Because I guess it not only reverberated in the bathroom, but it went out of the bathroom and to the whole PX. So like, if you were in the clothes section, if you don't know where this is, like, so where I farted at was like where the door is, like, the next driveway heard my shit. It was an insanely loud fart, and he's fucking crying because obviously nobody else walked in there with me. Yeah. It's me. I'm coming out, and I'm like, just like pretending everything's normal, like I didn't just rip a fucking fart. Yeah. And it was just one of the funniest things because it led me to believe, like, there was one time I was at a girl's house back in high school, and I went to the bathroom and I like closed the door and I had to fucking fart so fucking bad, but I didn't want to do it like in front of the family because I knew it was gonna be loud. I was clenching, and as I fucking closed the door's pretty light door, and I fucking wham, same thing, dude. It's such a situation. It's such a problem for me. My genitals mixed with my colon, if you want to call the colon a fucking genital, they're just such issues for me all the time. Like, I shit normally, I would imagine. It's, maybe 7 or 8 times a day.
Dude, I didn't have a solid shit for 6 years.
That's insane because I live exactly the same way. Maybe our gut biomes are just all fucked up. We need to get some like fucking True Greens or something.
LejeuneWaterKillsBabies.org.
Yeah, dude.
That was a website.
Was it?
Oh yeah.
You find it in the fucking classifieds of Craigslist or?
It was a website. Like
Fuck.
LejeuneWaterKillsBabies.org.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I took a shit November of 16.
Last solid one.
No, it was my first solid one. Because that's how I know that like most of my stomach issues have been better since I went septic.
Yeah.
Because I took a shit and somebody had to wipe my ass for me every time. Like,
Yeah.
They had to like play catch with the turd and put it in the
Fuck, dude. It was like hot potato.
I think so. I didn't watch, but
Yeah. You're turned over early the other way.
I was,
Yeah.
And so I was like, hey man, can I ask you a question? And the guy's like, what's up? And I was like, that one really hurt. And he goes, nah, it's perfect, dude. I was like, oh my God.
He's fucking gripping it in the bag. He's
Literally,
like, yeah, dude.
That's a good one.
Dude,
No,
fuck.
I told him, I was like, I haven't had a solid shit in like 6 years.
Fuck. So I didn't even think about it. Like all those nurses that had to like try to catch everything as you're fucking like on the fucking bed.
Afterwards, yeah. Oh, dude.
It would get
I
fucking.
wiped my own ass for 4 months.
Dude, that sounds like really cool
It was pretty
when you
cool.
say it, but then like you think about it and you're like, fuck, it's probably a little deeper than that.
It's weird, yeah. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I have to shit. I have to ask for help.
I remember I broke my leg. I got metal right here on the left side, and I was taking. They gave me oxycodone, and
Shit, dude.
yeah, dude. I mean, look, I think they were like 20s or like 10s or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, it was fucking. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, dog. That's why you were fucking seeing shit, dude. That's why you're fucking seeing Jesus or Allah, dude.
Solely from going to a company.
Dude, and it was like, I would imagine only a fraction of what women feel giving childbirth. Like, because I wasn't taking the stool softener with it, so I was just giving birth. I was like scared to poop every time I had to, because I would like shake and shit because you're all nervous. Like, you know it's gonna fucking hurt. It was the worst experience and I'm just in an Italian fucking barracks room because we were at the Special Purpose MAGTF at the time. And
How'd you break your leg on a MAGTF?
dude, and you ready?
Uh-huh.
So you're a fucking war-hardened veteran, and you're fucking super cool.
I war watched.
So mine was done sliding to second base playing fucking softball like a fucking dweeb.
Dude, I feel so bad for this fucking kid, dude. He broke his leg the night before an operation.
Yeah.
Like, I forget the actual story. I'm not going to say what happened. He fucking broke his leg. I think they were getting gear off of a truck.
Yeah. We can leave it at that.
Yeah.
Broke his leg, dog.
Yeah, he broke his leg.
Shit happens.
So the night before an operation, and they fucking had to send him to Germany. Only dude getting on the plane, like there's guys.
Stuttgart or bomb holder?
I don't fully know.
Yeah.
I want to say he went to, what was the big one? Ramstein?
Yeah, Ramstein.
Because,
yeah.
Like, there's like a picture of him like with like a fucking a cane, like at like the devil dog.
Yeah.
Where like the water comes out of the mouth, and we're like, "Yo, fuck you, dude." Like, he felt so bad. He wanted to be there with us. I'm not shitting on him at all.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I get it.
It's not like he broke his leg to get out of it. Like, what happens when you leave Marines?
That's like, dude. That's like what happened with fucking Adam Driver, the fucking Kylo Ren dude.
Yeah,
Yeah. He I'm pretty sure like broke his back in like a severe Osprey accident.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fucking suck.
They fucking go down harder than fucking
Yeah, man. Shit happens all the time before people.
coke in a Miami club.
Like before people get the chance to fucking go do. Like we had a kid get fucking shot in 29 Palms, man.
Yeah.
Came to us from security forces. He was stoked for deployment. He got a ricochet, came back, hit him in the fucking hand, made him undeployable, and that poor bastard, he was pissed.
Yeah, I would have been pissed too.
He was, like,
Because that was like back in the time too, where like people weren't trying to get out of deployments. It was like I wanted to be with my boys because I knew like if I was there with my boys, I could help them if they needed it.
Yeah,
and that's what it was about.
That was my thing. Like I wasn't like I'm the best Marine. If I'm not gonna be there, my guys are gonna be dead. I was like, if I'm there, at least maybe I can die so one of my guys don't.
Exactly.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Which you don't really say out loud a lot. So
Yeah.
it's really weird to say.
It's like an unwritten like rule of thumb.
And dude, because I had the option of not going on my second deployment.
Yeah. And you still went.
I
had to go.
I might have killed somebody.
Yeah.
I had. Remember when you get to SOI, they give you the bone marrow.
Yeah.
And stuff. I had gotten a call when I came home that I was a reliable transplant.
Oh fuck.
Bone marrow transplant. So I was like, all right, I'll take it.
Which you know that's stem cells.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm doing college right now, and we'll get right back to it. I'm just
Yeah,
it's fucking stem cell research. So I'm taking biology right now, and stem cells are either driven from like smaller enzymes from infants, which is pretty fucking metal, dude. So like infants that pass away during fucking birth, or if the parents opt in for you to take some of their enzymes, that's one way. And then the bone marrow. So like, and the only reason I'm saying this because I didn't know like bone marrow transfers. That's stem cell research. Like you have stem cells that are within your marrow that help combat. Yeah. So essentially, what happens is everything duplicates. So the healthy tissue duplicates, but it gets rid of the other shit. So if you have like bone cancer or any other cancer, like that's where they'll derive that from. Yeah. So it like makes new healthier cells.
Okay.
Which I always thought because I always thought you were just like putting new tissue in, but that's part of stem cells. Dude, stem cells have literally been around now. Like obviously you can't take stem cells. It's not gonna grow like that. But what I'm getting at is that like we don't know that, and I've dedicated my body to science in case like we start fucking around and we want to start making superheroes.
I'm gonna start offering late-term abortions to Texas women. Put the fetuses in my eye. It's a comedy podcast.
I fucking dude. I saw a post the other day. and it said not every loss is a loss. And I was like, dude, what a good abortion like slogan.
Jesus Christ, dude, that's
But I'm getting at is like stem cells have been around since like the fucking 50s.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had no idea that was stem cell stuff.
Yeah. So you were a good bone marrow transfer
Yeah, so they called me. I went
or
to
transplant, I guess.
whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know what the fucking
I got a
terminology
call out
is.
of nowhere when I was on like lunch, and I was like, "What's up?" And they're like, "Hey, can you do this? You know, you're a match. We have a couple more tests. Like,
Yeah.
Like we've already sent a letter to your command." And I was like, "Okay," because I guess it's all through the military somehow.
Yeah.
So I go check with my command. I was like, "Hey, they need me to do blood work," and they're like, "Yeah, go ahead, man. Like, absolutely, because it's all part of the thing." Did my blood work, came back, and they're like, "Hey, you might be a match. There's like 2 other people. This is gonna be taking from this time to this time." And I was like, like, "I'm leaving soon." And
Yeah.
they're like, "Well, now's your time to ask to not leave." And I was like, "You said there might
Also,
be
dude, that's
2?"
so fucking scary because you know they burrow, like they drill into your like bone and like fucking no shit. Like it's one of the most painful things you can get done to your body.
I would have rather that than get blown the fuck up in Afghanistan, though, probably.
Okay, that checks. I mean, if you had to pick one of the options, one of the two.
Minute, or I get shot in my femur.
Yeah.
30 minutes for a helicopter.
Or an hour. There's
Yeah.
golden hour, dude.
Yeah, I'll take the fucking.
Take the bone marrow.
I'll take the bone marrow. But
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I was like, man, I didn't even know that it hurt at the time. And I heard about it afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
That fucking would have sucked.
Yeah.
But I can't leave my guys, man.
Yeah, man.
Those are my buddies.
And like it was the same way for like my whole little tribe coming up. Like when so in my specific situation, we're all from different walks of life, but 2 of my buddies were in the same company, and then we all didn't really come together until SOI. So when we all went to SOI, we were already close in SOI, and then we all didn't even realize that we're like QRS TUV. So like from Q down the alphabet, we all went to 2-9.
I was gonna say it's all alphabetical.
Yeah. So like
bananas.
we're all like super close now because like it was my buddy Trabal, my buddy Shepard, who else went to fucking 2-9? Rawson, me, obviously Racioppi. So we all went to fucking 2-9 together. Good buddies, and then we all went on our fucking first deployments together because we all landed in the same company. And a lot of our other buddies though that like got sent to 1-9, they had a rough go of it. Like those guys, this was circa 2012, 2013, 1-9. So this was their last. Yeah, that was their last pump.
Right after the mortar.
Yep. Yeah, man, it was an unfortunate situation, and we were there helping them. We were there for Op 4, so like, I'm watching the whole gun line go because I'm on Firewatch, and we're watching it through my MVGs, and line just goes cold. I'm like, oh, they're probably done for the night. Then we get this fucking truck pulling up. And they're like, hey, where's your OIC, man? I was like, he's in that fucking sleeping bag right there. And then that's when we fucking found out that it was the unfortunate accident. It was shitty too because they flew the families out for the ceremony at the end. So the graduation ceremony for the cold weather shit, it turned into a memorial.
Is that what it was? You guys were doing cold weather training?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were doing it was the mountain package, but it was also the cold weather shit. So it was cold weather the first 3 weeks. So we were up like in the mountains in Bridgeport. Then we went to what was that base's name? It wasn't Yuma, but it was one of the Air Force bases close to, and that's where we did like some mount stuff. We did urban and like a little bit of rural patrolling, and then obviously the weapons guys. Yeah, the weapons guys were off doing the 60s, 80s, and heavy gunfires. So, and that's where it happened. It was on that line. Like there was tracers going off, there were rounds going off. Like line was fucking rolling.
Dude, when the Marine Corps trains.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking good. Yeah.
See, the first time we ran a range where we definitely had to shift fire.
Yeah.
I remember my team leader went first, and he felt like he hit the buddy rush. So I'm up, they see me, I'm down. He went, I'm down as tracers lit up his Kevlar. I didn't. I swear to God, it was for not the company range. It was a platoon range.
Yeah.
In CAX.
That was the.
They'd bring in the Humvees.
Yep.
To get out of an armadillo. And they have the up guns.
Yep.
And they were shifting fire. And bro, I didn't wear night vision from the freaking dry riverbed to the first trench because tracers lit up the path.
Nice.
No. I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
Nice, dude.
Like, those.
We want to talk close calls, dude. I've got plenty. The amount of times that I've gotten like almost severely injured because of training is insane. Dude, see, people just don't know. This is probably my wife too. Yeah, it is my wife. My first one, I'm fucking low crawling at boot camp, and it's during the crucible or whatever. And you're doing the fucking under the sea wire shit on one of the courses or whatever. And one of the Red Star clusters, I hear it, and it's just like, I feel the ground shake next to me, and I look, and it, like, cut my knee, but, like, was, like, next to my knee. I was like, okay, that one close. That was boot camp, dude. That's my first fucking 2.5 months in the Marine Corps. Later on, we're getting out. You know, like, when you fucking fall asleep, dude, and you're fucking in a track or you're in a truck, and then you're just, like, dummy disoriented by the time, like, it's like, all right, we're here.
Because it's the mix of diesel fuel and heat.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah, and you've got carbon inoculation or whatever, and it's just dumping diesel fumes into you.
Smell of 11 other men's assholes.
yeah. I think my next one, I almost walked off the cliff at Bridgeport. We almost rolled some BVs while we were there because we overloaded them with fucking gear and people. And this is like, you know, we're like 2,000 feet above where lower base camp was, which is 11,000 feet. So,
Bridgeport?
like, if these things fucking roll, yeah, they're going, right? Like, we had a dude get helo lifted out because he fell off, broke, like, both of his legs, and we're watching this fucking... No, there was... Yeah, dude, there was no... Well, they had to fucking go in, put him on the little fucking board, and then they pulled him out. Yeah. So, hey, fuck, dude, and I'm not lying. It was the suckiest but funniest moment because they don't have a fucking line on him, so the underwash is just spinning this dude as they're fucking taking him out, right? So you just like you can't help but feel bad because he's going mock Jesus, dude. Yeah. He's going like fucking I don't know 90 miles an hour and just fucking like this as he's going up. And as soon as like it started to slow down because they released the wire as much as they could, once they got above altitude, like where the trees and shit were, but that fucking underwash was just killing the kid. And then I'm at AIC. We do a helo insert for one of our final exercises, and for the what is it? Is it the Chinooks that have the fucking the rear rotor? 53. The 53, right?
Well, the Chinooks have two. They have two top.
I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm thinking of the 53s. Yeah, I'm thinking of the 53 where you can't debo right.
Yeah.
Because you'll fucking right.
You can get off any way you want.
Yeah. So we have the 53s. We fucking land, and they were screaming it from the fucking rooftops on the in brief on the fucking ride over, like, do not debo right, no debo right, no debo right. Some of these fucking idiots only heard debo right. So like 3 of them, they're like,
quick,
dude.
This is AIC.
Yeah.
Because my junior guys before the first deployment knew not to deploy to the right.
It's insane. Well, they were sending lances and shit too. Like it was those guys, right? Like it was like the fucking 2-year, 3-year corporals. You know what I'm saying? They're young, right?
They still should know.
They've never been. Well, a lot of the. So here's the thing too: is a lot of them are from fucking security forces and like other places.
They're only rolling Ospreys now,
exactly.
Okay.
So for us, like, it's all right. It's all right. Hey.
Not the way I left my Marine
He can't even
Corps.
see you haters.
It's not the way I left my Marine Corps.
No, dude. So like, dude, they're bashing these kids in the fucking head to like push them right, and then eventually they just put a fucking dude like there, so he could just push them out the other way. Because they had horror stories where like kids would fucking go, and just fucking, like, 1 second you have a head, next second you're on the ground, right? So like,
I had a buddy that had that issue while deployed.
Fuck, dude. It's a terrible situation.
Yeah, man. And there's so much going through your head getting off of a helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
And
You're trying to remember what the fuck you have to do. You're trying to remember where the fuck you have to go. You're trying to follow lead man. Especially, I would imagine for you guys, you got to stay on one side of the tape because you got somebody fucking clearing a route for you on the fucking metal detector.
And everybody, at least in my
pure chaos.
In my time, getting off was just get the fuck off.
Yeah.
We'll worry about because they were trying to land where they wouldn't think there would be any IEDs.
Yeah.
Like that's why you don't land in the middle of a fucking village.
Yep.
Unless you're special ops. You know what I mean?
And even then, they really don't touch because they're probably fucking fast roping in.
Or they're doing something. I don't know what the fuck they're doing shit way cooler than we're doing.
Yeah, spy rig shit.
Like, dude, 29 Palms. We were coming in for. Actually, I think it was the range that the kid got shot on.
Yeah.
It started off rough, dude. We came in a 53, and I was one of the first guys in the rear, and there was a dog next to me, right? The dog and the dog handler next to me, and I was actually the last seat on the left side. When you walk in.
Okay.
And dude, coming in, and like we know you start to know when you're gonna be landing.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just feel.
You feel it.
Yeah, you feel.
You feel a lot more like upwind and shit like that too, just because you're getting close. Yeah.
Once, or like they might start doing evasive maneuvers before coming in. And
Yep.
You could just tell. And I remember I'm like looking at the back. I'm like, all right, we're getting low, and then it pitched to a pitch that I've never felt before. My seatbelt's off. I would take my seatbelt off at like the 2-minute mark.
Yeah.
Because like they yell at you. They yell, 5 mics out, 2 mics out, 1 mic out.
Plus, you don't want to be the guy that goes down and he still has his seatbelt on, like, and you're trying to fight your gear to fucking get the seatbelt off.
Condition 1, I have an LB pack.
Yeah.
We're running a live range. We have ammo in the helicopter. We're going live in the helicopter. We're putting on LBs and we're getting off the helo, and there's already guns firing around us.
Yeah.
Right? Dude, we're coming in, and I look down, and I see the top of a bush. I go, what the fuck is that? 'Cause I've never seen it from an angle like
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Dude, we hit so hard, the tail gunner, I swear to God, the ram, I swear to God, I watched the fucking ram sandwich this dude in between. And, like, he hit the ground. Like, when we stood up, we had to help
Sorry, it's not
him up.
funny.
No,
It's
it was
not
fucking
funny.
hysterical. Because that poor guy probably got nothing. Like, nobody saw it besides us. So they were probably like, he didn't get knocked out. He's like, I got knocked the fuck out. Like, dude.
Dude's
dropped,
fucking
like, a
snoring.
sack of- dude, like, he was, like, sitting on the tail ramp. Like, let's go. Come on. And we're like,
He's all
"Okay."
fucking disoriented and shit.
Yeah, we're like, you good, bud? He's like, come on. Just go.
He's just mad that like a whole platoon of fucking Marines
Watched him.
just fucking
Oh, yeah,
grunts
man.
or like, yo, did you see that dude sandwich? Like he knows that's gonna be a conversation later.
Dude, I swear to God, I don't even think we had a conversation about it after, because it was like, yo, did you watch what's his name get shot?
yeah, that's right.
Like, so I don't even know.
The range outdid itself.
Dude, I really don't know if I ever talked to anybody about this that was there. But so in my mind, I swear to God, I watched this thing sandwich on the dude.
Yeah.
And because it had to be then, because it was one of the only times we flew day.
Yeah.
Most of our flights were nighttime. So yeah, dude,
It was just fucking insane.
wild.
Yeah, because I know what you're talking about too. Like you have that feeling you can, especially if they're gonna do the fucking the fake inserts or whatever. So like when they fucking pull back around, you're like, all right, I got at least like maybe 1 more minute. They're gonna fucking pull back around. Boom, false insert or insert. Right.
Dude, I was seatbelt off, M16.
You guys.
into the fucking tail ramp to hold me.
Yeah.
And then I latched on to it was Santisteban, the dog handler.
Yeah.
I latched through his arm and I was like, we're dying.
Yeah.
'Cause
We're going down.
we're at such an angle, dude.
Did you
we're not recovered.
You guys did the helo dunker, right?
No.
Oh, dude.
I've flown over water like 5 times.
I've met some pretty hard dudes, right? As soon as you introduce water, it's so funny to watch. Like some of the hardest men you've ever seen in your life, just cringe, because they start you off on this PVC seat, right? And then they fucking turn the seat over. They have you push out this like rubberized glass, and it's just plexiglass, and you get out, and it's simulating before you get on the actual machine, so they can see who's going to be the problem child, right? And right, I'm touching myself. Sorry, I'm rubbing my skin. Obviously, we know who the Iron Ducks usually are in the Marine Corps. So like they already knew to like watch those kids.
Was a white kid from Missouri.
That's hysterical, because I have actually all the black dudes in our like section right now can swim, like not confidently, but they can survive.
This kid would come home on leave, and I had a pair of fucking floaties for him.
That's
In an
so
above-ground pool.
fucking funny, dude.
In an above-ground pool,
And
dude.
I didn't think it was a fucking thing, right? I thought just everybody knew how to fucking swim. But there are people that genuinely do not like know how to swim. So I'm doing the helo dunker. I'm thinking this is the funnest shit ever. I'm like, this is like I'm getting paid to do this right now. This is fun as fuck, right? So you go, you roll over. They're throwing it upside down. So first
does it actually go upside down while you're in it?
dude, the whole thing gyrates. So think of it as like a down axis.
Like the vehicle rollovers?
Yes. So they have a couple. So they have a vehicle one. They have a helicopter one. The vehicle rollover one you're thinking about is on land, right? That one I've done that one.
Assuming that's this, just they throw into a pool at the end.
Yeah, so it's hanging above a pool, the whole thing.
I've never even been in a fucking Marine Corps pool with one.
Yeah.
I know where it's
So
at.
they're segregated.
I've never been there. Yeah, it's like there's only like 1 or 2, right?
Yeah. So you get in, they bring you up above, like right above the water, and then as soon as you start to drop on the like down axis, then they start to spin it. So you have to like grab the bottom of the chair, you have to look up and fucking get ready because like they'll do multiple ones where like 1 you're blackout, so they put blackout goggles on you and you have to feel around. 2 you have to do the rebreather, and then 3 hold your breath blackout. So that you run like all scenarios, so you feel confident on it. I would go multiple times just because I loved it. It's a fun ass like training event that I think the Marine Corps offers, and it's so funny to watch these dudes get lost.
Black Kevlar and shit?
Yes.
Rifles?
Yes.
Simulator rifles?
Yes. Simulator rifles. It's the fucking rubber ones. So you have to get all your gear out.
Do you take it off? What do you do? Do you take it off? Do you swim with it?
You're supposed to take it off in there, and then you go out.
Okay.
So you're like geared up, and then ditch everything while you're in there. Yeah.
That, I'm really comfortable in the water.
And so am I, dude. Like I can swim with a flak like on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I'm a strong swimmer.
Yeah.
And
That's gonna.
like watching these kids just fucking absolutely lose it. Because I'll open my eyes under the water and I just watch. Because like I'm okay with being the last one out unless I like didn't get a good breath before it happens. Then I'm first one out. But they'll put you in different scenarios where you're at the fucking porthole. They'll put you over by the gunner's door.
Yeah, because you might not be in the.
Exactly. They have you try every position.
I was never in the same spot.
I've learned I'm most comfortable next to the gunner's door.
Nice and big.
Yeah, and then I always just found myself there because I'm either at the front of the pack because I'm counting bodies on the way in to the helo, or I'm the last one because I'm the last one counting bodies on the way in on the other side.
Question: do they have guns, like simulated matter weapons, in the windows too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can like pull on those to like get yourself out as well.
I'm like, dude, it's pretty easy. That's a big ass window, and then I'm like thinking of like seeing them with the 50s in there.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of space.
Yeah, no. You're
Not
like
a lot of space.
you're scooching by it. You're scooching by it.
There was a door gunner once. She was beautiful. I love you if you see this. I don't know your name or who you were with, but you had blonde hair. Dude,
Nice.
we got on.
That's like 50% of the Marine Corps.
I know, but she was like, dude, she was like 4'11" to 5'1".
Ooh.
She looked badass
Low.
in a flight suit with a Sabot carrier. She had her own 50 cal.
Nice.
I loved her. I got to sit next to her on a flight.
Yeah. So you smell good.
No, she did not. She felt like she had been out there for a bit, which I respect the shit out of.
Yeah.
But no, dude, we were flying from Sangin to Delram to go start because we were, like I said the other day, we were leaving there. Like, the Marines had done so good securing it before us that they didn't need a whole company there. So we were pushing out, and they were just did routine flight, like super routine flight, and like they pass over a mountain, and I could see that from my seat. She's next to me. There's another door gunner over there.
Yeah.
And I could see that we're going through the mountain. And the pilot goes, and they pop the flares, and all of us were like,
I would have been freaking the fuck out.
Fucking RPG.
Yeah, dude.
And then look over, and she's just laughing at us.
Yeah.
Bitch, look outside.
Yeah.
I was like,
Fucking post security.
Yeah, I was like, don't fucking laugh at us, dude.
You're probably at fucking half load right now anyway, dude. You need to fucking pay attention.
Dude, it was my first flight out of Leatherneck, bro. Like I was with the platoon commander and all the squad leaders. I was the radio guy.
Yeah.
And we start taking off. There's like nobody on the back of this 53, and you could like, as they start to like they hover like 6 feet and like start to fly off, and like they get to a certain point, and there's fucking.
Yep.
And you're like, oh shit.
It's getting fucking real.
It was, dude. There was like 10 people on our helicopter.
Yeah.
Where I was just like, oh boy.
Yeah, dude.
Like, all right.
This is how cool this new job I'm doing is. I'm flying like between Africa. It was like me and 2 other people on this like private jet. It was fucking sick. I felt baller as fuck.
Yeah, and then you realize
It's like a little single prop.
Check your bank account. And you're like,
Yeah, I'm like, I ain't shit, dog. Yeah, I ain't shit. I'm never shit. But Scotty, dude, it's been such a pleasure, man. Thank you for having me over. I really hope we can do this again. If you ever are in Lejeune, please come down. I'd love to host you. We'll put you up. Now I do got stairs. I do have some stairs, but
you get to watch some fun stuff.
yeah, dude. We'll have you hang on to the kids, and then they can fucking pull you on the way up. Yeah. Or we could go the other way with it, and I'll like take the trucks off of one of my skateboards, and we could just make a time of it. We'll all do it. We'll all slide down the stairs.
Family event.
Yeah, dude. No, but if you ever find yourself down there, man, please shoot a shot out. I should be coming up soon. I don't know. My birthday's coming up, so I'll be at the big 2-8. Everybody.
Getting old, dude.
I know, dude. I got gray in my beard. There's gray in my beard.
Some chick told me I had gray in my beard the other day.
Yeah, dude.
Face, dude.
You look good, salt and peppered.
Salted the shit out of it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, if I lose
You got to go full salt pepper.
30 more pounds and full gray hair, I'll be
Yeah.
fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, dude.
What up? Watch out for
You'll be fucking choking everybody out in jiu-jitsu, fucking adding a little salt, pepper, because I call it soaking and choking, and you could just be seasoning a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Season them up a little bit. A little salt, pepper. Yeah, dude. Scotty, thanks again. Where can people find you at? Scotty Nokes, right? On fucking on TikTok?
Fucking find him anywhere else. Just go to my TikTok, Scotty Nokes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just trying to fucking have fun, trying to fucking make myself laugh.
Hell yeah. And that's what we're doing. Hey, we're turning shit sandwiches into fucking funny situations. We're living our life best that we can.
I hit you guys with a joke before we leave.
Yeah, of course, dude.
You ready for this?
Yeah, come on, hit me with it.
How's the blonde guy know when he's done wiping his ass?
How?
Toilet paper stops tasting like shit.
Oh, yeah. Frig, yeah, dude. Yeah. All right, everybody. Peace out. Thanks again.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you.